Deep in the center of Harriman, Texas, stands the old historic Harriman Hospital. 68,000 square feet of abandoned hallways, decaying patient rooms, and a history of many deaths.
What the fuck was that?
Originally opened in 1938, this hospital served the community for nearly 7 decades, witnessing thousands of births, countless recoveries, and unfortunately, many lives lost.
God, dude, you mannequins.
Over the years after it closed in 2013, reports of paranormal activity had turned this location into one of the most infamous buildings in Tennessee. Shadow figures moving through the hallways, disembodied voices, and even children have said to have been seen peeking through the doors.
I'm hearing something on the top, or the next floor, above me.
And tonight, I got the opportunity to go in alone.
I do know this was a storage room, from what the lady had told me. And right now, honestly, I don't feel anything. If I hear anything, that'd be crazy, but I haven't heard anything or felt anything yet that makes me worried. Like I said, the only thing that I'm going to be worried about is getting lost.
The Harriman Hospital was huge, and it was so easy to get lost in. It felt like a maze at some points. You turn a corner, you had hallways stretching all the way down to blackness. Especially when you're by yourself, it's really unnerving.
I'm gonna pull out some equipment right now. Start with something easy. What's that? What's that? So in the middle of this room, I put a device that if you go on one side of the triangle or the other side of the triangle, it'll light up. It's not going to harm you in any way. It's just more of a device that I use for communicating. It makes talking with you a lot easier than anything else. If anyone here could hear me, could you approach it? You can go on either the left or right side. Or if you don't want to, you can go up to it just to let me know you don't want anything to do with it, and I'll move on. Was that a yes to you want me to stay? All right, let's bounce over to another one. So, I think one of the more active areas that she was telling me about, I think one of the more active areas she told me about was on the lower floor. There's actually, she told me a lot about it, so I do want to start over there. Oh my God, no. Let's put this here. And let's try this out one more time. Why are you freaking out?
We've used the Flux device many times in our investigations, but this is the first time I've ever seen it react the way that it did. It was going off on both sides. I had everything leveled. There was nothing blocking it. I couldn't understand why it was doing the things that it was doing. So I did the classic turn it off, turn it back on, and I thought it worked. But then you'll see later on, it just starts tripping out again.
Let's try that again. All right. I've been told there's a lot of children in this hospital that still run around. Would you be able to go up to that device and interact with it, if that's true? I'm standing pretty much as far back as I can. Just white. Why aren't you doing anything? What's wrong with you? Can't be dying. I don't know why this isn't working. And I'm hearing hella shit right now. I don't know why this isn't doing what it's supposed to, but now it's just a white light. I just used it and it was perfectly fine not too long ago. So, I don't know. I charged it. But I do want to know what was that noise that was right above me. Actually, let's start here. Let's operating room number 2. Let's actually see if we can get something here. What the hell is that? If there's any spirits that do want to interact at all, could you approach this device and just hit either side of it so I know that you're here and you could hear me? Or make a noise? Huh. Just so you guys know, it's not the flashlight. The flashlight's not going to make it do anything because as soon as I turned, the thing went off. If that was you, could you do that one more time? You just have to get a little close to it. And all it's going to do is beep for me, just so I know that you're listening. I hear you guys like to knock on doors, make noises, talk. Can you guys do that on this floor? Or would you rather me go to another floor? Was that a yes to you want me to go to another floor? If you go to the red side, I'll go to the bottom floor. If you go on the green side, I'll go on the next floor. What the f was that? This hospital. I'm nervous in going in. Only because I was on the top floor.
I went up to investigate banging or footstep. I still don't know what it was. And I was going up and down all throughout the hospital for hours. I was taking photos. I really didn't capture anything. I do remember my EMF detector going off.
Anywhere in a certain room, tell me which floor, interact with the device in my hand. Whoa.
I got scared by a mannequin.
God, dude, you mannequins.
And I did capture a voice that I still can't explain.
Could you move one of those chairs?
I know none of my devices can make that. It sounds exactly like a female voice.
So I've been to a lot of areas of the hospital already. I don't feel like I've gotten anything so far. I've heard a few knocks, but nothing crazy. So if you come over here to this little red light, you could use it to communicate with me, because I might not be able to hear you. Could you tell me what area of the hospital I should go on? Could you tell me if you're younger, if you're older? Is there anybody in this area?
And this is audio file 1040034. Could you tell me what area of the hospital I should go on? Could you tell me if you're younger, if you're older?
God, damn, what's that static?
Is there anybody in this area?
I have never heard my device pick up so much static than that night. I've never had my EVP recorders do that before, and it was so loud that I couldn't use it. I couldn't even hear myself talk at the end of it.
There's a lot of static. I'll give you that. That's new. I swear I just heard like a little squeak right now or some like a voice. Just gonna do a live EVP session right now, and it's a lot faster to do it on my phone, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Keep it right here. So I do want to hear you guys talk real quick. I thought I heard someone's voice right now. And this right here is going to record everything. That was scared the f out of me. Why did it turn off? Okay, GoPro just turned off. We're good. All right, can you tell me your name? If you're still here, could you tell me why? Dope. So I do want to hear you guys talk. Dope. So I do want to hear you guys talk. You can use, and this right here is going to record everything.